All right, what's up, everybody? The Iceman here on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel. This Tuesday morning, obviously Raw last night. The Raw after Mania, usually the crowd is like really ruckus and whatnot, and they were last night as well. I thought Raw was an okay show; it was pretty good. I think that the Brock Lesnar segment pretty much stole the show. Lesnar thinking he was going to have a rematch with Seth Rollins, and then Seth Rollins opted out, saying, "No, I'm not feeling all that up to it." And Lesnar sort of went berserk and pretty much took out J&J Security. F5 Michael Cole tipped over the announced booth onto JBL and Booker T. All three of them were gone for the rest of the night, and then we saw Byron Saxton come out soloing it for a while until Jerry the King Lawler came out to help out do the rest of the show. Obviously, this was great when Stephanie came out and told Lesnar he was suspended indefinitely, was going to get a hefty fine. And as we all know, Lesnar has limited dates with his contract with the WWE. So this was the perfect way to get Lesnar, you know, off TV, off the pay-per-views, but he did it in a storyline, which this was so much better than when he had the WWE World Heavyweight title and he wasn't showing up. This made it more legit. And whether or not Michael Cole will be back next week, they claim, he got injured, part of the storyline, possibly. And maybe it's probably, when was the last time Michael Cole really had some time off? Maybe he's going to take a little short vacation and whatnot. So that actually just stole the show, but I thought it really funny that Seth Rollins was teaming up with Big Show and Kane later on to face Randy Orton and Rollins Sador. And yeah, you have a real lot of friends here in the WWE, Randy. Let's see if you can come up with some partners. Good luck. And of course, later on, Ryback told Randy he was there. He wanted to get fed more. And then, of course, Roman Reigns also joined them at the last second in a main event I thought was very, very good. I like that main event. Usually I don't like the multi people main events on Raw because they do it so often, but this one I did like. And Roman Reigns ended up getting the win last night, and it's sort of like solidifying the fact that he got screwed over at WrestleMania by Seth Rollins. So this is starting to help Roman Reigns out a little bit. We saw Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler in a pretty good match as well. And we did see the return of Sheamus, who just totally looked totally different. And he came back. We thought he was a face in the beginning, but he turned on both Ziggler and Daniel Bryan. And so look out. Going to be very, very interesting. The one thing I think the WWE did last night, I think, was a big mistake. When John Cena came out, obviously the fans just booed the hell out of him, which is sort of sad. But he had an open challenge for the U.S. title last night. And to make matters worse, the WWE decides to bring out Dean Ambrose to face John Cena. Um, Obviously, John Cena was going to retain that title. I had no doubt in my mind, but it made it worse for John Cena by defeating Dean Ambrose, who's very, very popular with the fans. And so the boos just continued. And I would have rather seen a heel come out to face John Cena. I think it would have been, much better for John Cena. I don't know why the WWE decided to do this with Dean Ambrose and Cena. Uh, you know, I just don't. I just thought it was a poor move on the WWE's part there, and I think that was really the only bad move I think the WWE did do last night. The whole show was, there was a lot of highlights and flashbacks about WrestleMania, which is fine, which you usually have to expect that. We saw a very good six women's diva match with Naomi, Paige, and AJ going up against the Bella Twins and Natalia. Um, this was definitely a very good six women match, and it was nice to see that Naomi ended up getting the actual pin to win it for Paige and AJ. It's something that we don't see very often, so I really enjoyed that match as well. They gave it a little bit of time, so overall, I thought Raw was very, very good. Um, there's a lot of people out there that you know which we're saying they expected a lot more. But want to know something? You had a great WrestleMania the night before, and you know what more could you ask for? I thought Stephanie played her part very, very well, screaming to the top of her lungs to tell Brock Lesnar to get out of her building and whatnot. And I thought this was a great segment. I'm glad the WWE did something like this with Lesnar because now we all know we don't expect to see Lesnar. We won't, anticipate seeing him anytime soon. So, will Lesnar get a rematch somewhere down the road against Seth Rollins? It should happen. It definitely should happen. But I don't see it happening anytime soon on any pay-per-views upcoming in the near months. So, again, a very decent show by the WWE, and the Lesnar segment, obviously, like I said, stole the show, and the main event was very, very good as well. It's one of those main events that normally you get tired of seeing, but this was a different type of it. Just for the simple fact, this time Roman Reigns being in a six-man match had the WWE World Heavyweight title. I think Roman Reigns is going to go a long way with this title. I think the feud is being, set up to the point where he's got Orton after him, he's got Roman Reigns after him, he's got Brock Lesnar after him, and who knows who else. So WWE did a pretty good job. So I'd like to hear your thoughts and your opinions on Monday Night Raw's show last night. Let me know, and that's all we can do. You know, um, you had to like what you saw. I mean, really. WrestleMania was great, and Raw did do what they needed to do last night to really let us know what's going on. As far as Booker T and JBL and Michael Cole go, I don't know how long this is gonna you know last. You may see Booker T and JBL come out next week and neck braces or something, and maybe even so with Michael Cole too as well. But interesting to find out. So, peace out, everybody. Enjoy your Tuesday, and we'll see you all next time. This is the Iceman on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel.